Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, December 13th. I'm Tracy Pelishek. Here's a brief look at the news. A majority of Wisconsin voters are in favor of a new Hard Rock casino in Kenosha. That's according to a UW-Milwaukee poll, which saw favor for the tribal casino jump over 10 percentage points since September. 53% of voters are now in favor of the project, including 67% of Kenosha County voters. Governor Scott Walker on Thursday acknowledged the growing popularity of the project, but he said his decision to approve or block the Kenosha casino could still be months away. The Kenosha Unified School District's new contract with teachers will be allowed to go into effect after a judge on Thursday denied a request for a temporary injunction to halt its enforcement. Kenosha County Circuit Judge David Bastianelli said the conservative group Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty failed to show that the two women named as plaintiffs will be irreparably harmed if the contract goes into place. He did, however, put a one-week hold on the $1.65 million payment of bonuses to the district's teachers, which would allow Will time to appeal his decision. Michael M. Bell was pleased with the results of a Thursday hearing at the state capitol on a police review bill that he's pushing lawmakers to pass. Bell has campaigned for independent review of police-involved deaths since his son Michael E. Bell was fatally shot by a Kenosha police officer in 2004. At the Assembly Criminal Justice Committee hearing, the Bells were joined by family and friends of others who died at the hands of police in Milwaukee and Madison. Dealing with racism takes courage and the will to break out of separate groups to make it happen. That was the message of Marilyn Miller, the keynote speaker at a Congregations United to Serve Humanity meeting at the Beth Hillel Temple Thursday night. Miller, pastor of Reformation Lutheran Church in Milwaukee, told the group that having courage is the only way to bring justice to anything. She said communities have a duty to assess how prejudices and stereotyping happens and what to do about it. A bumpy road is the subject of this week's Fix It feature. Here's Bill Guida with the story.
I'm Bill Guida. I'm here for Kenosha News Fix It, and we are at the shopping center on 80th Street between 39th Avenue and roughly 3300 block of 80th Street. And what brings us here has been a lot of complaints and concerns about this stretch of private road, and you can see that the roadway is quite banged up. There's potholes there. And the property owner, which is Tirabassi Investments, LLC, Dominic Tirabassi, had told Fix It that he would have somebody out here to fix it on Wednesday morning. What's going to happen here, Dominic said, is they will be fixing this roadway. And if you think it's Fix It that's putting pressure on Mr. Tirabassi to get it done, think again. When Fix It called Mr. Tirabassi, he said, "Believe me, I know about it. Every time my wife drives on that road and hits those potholes, she tells me, get it fixed." This is Bill Guida for Kenosha News Fix It.
Thanks, Bill. What's trending today? An emergency aid program that provides unemployment benefits to some 1.3 million out-of-work Americans will expire at the end of the year unless Congress takes action. The budget compromise approved by the House and awaiting a vote in the Senate does not include a renewal of the package, which provides benefits to people who have been out of work longer than 6 months. What do you think lawmakers should do? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Terry Flores with Voices on the Street.
Voices on the Street is at Beth Hillel Temple, where this week we are asking folks whether they're looking forward to snow during the holidays. Here's what they had to say.
I am looking forward to a white Christmas. Not too much white, just enough to cover the lawn, a fresh coat.
I always look forward to white Christmases. I'm originally from South Dakota, and we always have snow during the winter, and it's cold. And I'm happy to have that, especially at Christmas time. And once we've had a few snows, I'm ready for spring.
I'm looking forward to Christmas. If it's white, it's great, but not too much white. Enough for the children to enjoy, but not too much that we have to shovel.
Thanks, Terry. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Joe Ward has a reminder on a few things to do and not to do when it comes to clearing snow around your house. And this week's Sunday Choice feature looks at Native Kenosha women who have made it big in TV, radio, film, and theater. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Tracy Pelishek with the Weekday Report.